Well, good evening. Oh dear, I see my daughters are on here and they shouldn't be on here. I don't know what computer they're using, but good evening to people. I was on first. Arf. Good evening, Ian. Jackie, good evening to you. Detecting the Past. Martin's on. WBC's on. And I wish Evie and Amy would pack it in. You're not old enough to be on here. Stop it. Don't encourage them. Just don't encourage them. Right. As customary, I'm going to have to kickstart the chat box again. And for that, I'll have to put my bins on. So just talk amongst yourselves while we do this. Oh, for God's sake, who's done that? Suffolk Sifter's #1 fan. Who on earth has took the time and effort to create a YouTube channel account like that? Oh, it must be Josh, I reckon, or Martin, someone taking a whiz. Well, I'm not getting this live chat viewer to work, actually, so... Alright, we'll have to go through the sad situation of putting my email address in. If this don't work, people, I'll keep threatening to go to another chat type broadcast system, but I've not had the time. I was going to try Streamlabs OBS. Lawn Bowler, Link Soul Searcher, and Suffolk Hunter. Good evening to you. We seem to have success. We seem to have the chat box working, so that will please Ian immensely, won't it, Ian? Excuse me, people. Fat Fool, good evening, Rick. Just flipping through me chats. Don't want to miss anybody, do we? I wonder who is Suffolk Sifter's #1 fan. I've had a text, or have had a something going on with the Suffolk Sifter bat phone. I'll have a look in a minute. Excuse me for slurping. Rob's in the house. Mr. Random, good evening to you. XP is in the house. And Owen's popping in to say a quick hello. Hello to you. Just seems like a few hours ago I was talking to you. Right, well, let's see what's gone on with the Suffolk Sifter phone. If anything, I do not know. No, it's a false alarm. Just an advertisement. So, numbers up there. If you're interested, you can text, you can even ring. But if you do ring, I will put you on speakerphone and everybody will hear you. Christopher, good evening, Christopher. So how are we? We've been busy. Have we been finding loads of stuff over the weekend? You had a mention. Hang on, I've got to go up. Norman Invader, just missed you. Just gone off screen. Good evening to you. Digger One's in the house. Where are you, Ian? So what's this about looking at? Where's our moderator? He's on board. We have 2 moderators. Depends if he'll show up on time. Just trying to go through the comments. Ian's on about, you got a mention. Do you mean me, Rob? You watch South Coast Detecting the latest video. I see Rob's got a mention. Pathfinders, good evening to you. Thanks for dropping in. Well, actually, Owen, I want to sleep out in the new tent tonight, so I've been coerced to sleep outside tonight in my own garden. Rob, I'm here, watch but on phone, I'm not home yet, takes me ages to type to say hello everyone, hello Mr. Random. Josh says, think you should increase the number of pictures per week and have a topic of finds for each week as well as normal. So one week you could do thimbles, so everyone can send pictures of their thimbles. I don't get people sending enough pictures as it is, Josh. At the moment, beyond my control, I've only got 3 pictures on the 6 spots I got for Show You Fine, because I had my eye on some Facebook pictures which I was going to put up, but unfortunately Facebook, he say no. Facebook has gone wrong. Facebook won't show the pictures or thumbnails, so I'm a bit stuffed there. So unfortunately tonight we're a bit light on the photographs, but it's only down to you lot. You should be sending the photos in. Right, let's get me extensions going, get me macros going. Ivy's Metal Detecting UK, good evening to you. You're a bit late for you. Should be in bed surely, Ivy. Right, just give me thumb up a test, see if it works. Thumbs up, people. Hit the old thumb up button. Charlie, good evening to you, Charlie. Detector Jim Paul, good evening to you. We've got 23 on board at the moment. Scott is in. Hello Scott, good evening to you. What's up, good people of the world? Owen says, if I send you a picture, no, I can't, Owen. The way the broadcast software works, once I'm live, that's it. I can't add any more pictures very easily to it without the fear of messing something up. So no, I need your photographs. If you want them next week, people, send them to me. You've got website, you've got email, you've got Facebook chat, you've got Facebook Messenger. However you do it, send me your pictures of your finds. Doesn't have to be gold, doesn't have to be silver, could just be a thimble or a brooch or a buckle. Evie and Amy, should we what? You shouldn't be on here, Evie, really. If I get off this chair and catch you on a computer, there'll be big trouble. There you go, how's that for remote parenting? Parenting through YouTube, that'll be the new thing. And Amy as well. WBC, Steve, if you don't want them barging in, barricade the door. No, Evie, I want you off. If I see a comment from Evie and Amy again, you won't be sleeping out in a tent tonight. Okay? Right. Let's crack on. Who wants a giveaway tonight? Anybody? It's not going to be exciting because I'm getting down. My giveaway box is getting a little bit light. We vote to allow Evie to stay on the stream all night, says Josh. Right, Evie, that's your last chance. You're not sleeping out tonight because I've just saw a comment from you. Big Boy 01 UK, good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Big Wave. I've got a thumb up. I can do a thumb. Stick a thumb up. And also, in the unlikely event, I'm going to give you a lot of ping. Now, wait for it. Don't peek too soon. Do you get it? Do you get the ping? Suffolk Sifters #1 fan. It is amazing for me to be here with the one of those. Oh God. Who's messing about? Who's made a fake YouTube account up? And who's gave you permission to use my face in your YouTube avatar? You got to be tough, Josh. You've got to be tough. Yeah, I got a big prankster, I think, Scott. I don't know about a fan. I blame Rob. Everything's Mr. Random's fault. when the chat box go wrong, it'd be Mr. Random's fault. When the broadband stops working, it's Mr. Random's fault. You've got 27 people. Must be famous, says Owen. So who wants a giveaway? Don't all reply at once. It's Celtic Carl. Yeah, you're not going to let that go, are you? Celtic Carl's on my case again. Want me to moderate there? Yeah, you could put them on a naughty step if you like, Rob. Should we come on? What do you mean come on? As in come in the studio? Can if you like, if you're quiet, I suppose, quickly. Might not be against YouTube's rules and regulations. Right, we'll have a giveaway. It's not going to be anything remarkable, but it's a very good item of apparel. Do another Regton hat for you. A, because it was the first thing in the box. B, I can get it into a little jiffy bag. So, Regton hat. Many thanks to Nigel, Regton Limited. Much appreciated for the goodies I'm allowed to give away to you good folk. So we'll do it a bit later. We'll crack on with the little pictures I have at the moment. Thor's Treasure, good evening to you. Stephen Petticoat, Mr. Petticoat was on. Good evening to you. Makes me laugh how on Team Regton no blue spanner, but 2 LP guys are spanners. Well, you're just not trustworthy enough, Martin. You know, all I've got to do is look on this phone from all the rubbish you sent me last week. Evie says, Josh, you're my favourite person as well as WBC. There you go. You got a little fan. Look, bat phone not working. What you mean? You sent me something in and I've not answered it? It just went buzz. I don't know. I think I turned the woohoo off. Let's have a look. Yep, got one text message, so it must be from Ian then. That's a giveaway. Yep, as it actually says. Ian says, let Evie stay, LOL. Right, you won't see that. I don't know what computer you're using, Evie. It's probably, if that's my laptop, if you're on my laptop, there's going to be big trouble. Suffolk Sifter's #1 fan is Celtic Carl, and then Suffolk Sifter's #1 fan. I won't participate in the giveaway. Don't worry. Not worried. You can win it if you like. Are you on your own laptop? Well, before I get on with the photos, if you two want to very slowly and discreetly creep out of the room without the parents seeing, or the parent seeing, you can just stand behind me chair just for a minute, okay? Is that Janet #1 fan? No, that's not #1 fan. So, imminently, you're not going to come out and be on live stream, girls. Well, your loss. Did ask. Go catch them, Steve. I can't leave me post, can I? Because if I move, all you'll see is a bit of a green screen, because that's all set up for me sitting in front of the camera. Oops, I think I can hear Mrs. Sifter saying, no, you're not going on there. And pointing the waggy finger. Well, it seems that the girls have been banned. So go over to the picture, shall we, people? Let's show the first one. The person who sent it in, excuse me, people, is on, and here it is. There you go. Sent in by Ivy's Metal Detecting UK, and that is, my friends, Ivy's first ever Hemi. So to Ivy, and that's got to be worth a popper. So I'll do a popper on the small screen for you, and this is for Ivy's first hammy. Well done, Ivy. Was it before or after the t-shirt or the stickers? They might be lucky stickers, you never know. It looks like Henry to me. Yep, Henry VIII. Yep, a fairly chubby Henry. A hammy looks like you, thanks very much, Suffolk Hunter. I'll spit in your coffee next time. Woohoo! Nice old hammy, says Pathfinders. XP is give me a popper. Big Boy 01 UK well recovered. A nice old head. As if you know what you're talking about, Evie. Nice find, Ivy, well done. So Evie, you've been banned from coming into the studio? So what's the score then with the hammy? When did you find it? Where'd you find it? Not exactly, not down to the last foot, but you know, field, path. And did she get it with her new toy? Yeah, Mr. Petticoat likes everything LP. Meter. What are you on about, Owen? Meter. You can come on, Evie, but I heard your mum through two walls say, where are you going? And you're not going on there. If you can get in here without too much grief, you can come on just for a brief second just to say hi. Josh is egging you on. We and Ivy and her dad all detect in the same area. We ran into them one day on Loca Beach. Isn't that awesome? Awesome. You don't say please to me, Evie. You can come in, but you've got to get past your mum. Here they come. Quietly, girls. Watch out for the lights. This is gonna mess. This is gonna screw my green screen up because you just stay still. You got a badge in front of you, Evie.
Do I?
And now you're covering the chat box up, so you have to work yourself out. So these are my two Herberts.
Whoa!
Amy.
Hello, we're British Chick and Josh. Hello,
Evie.
Josh. I don't know who you are, but hello. Hello, Josh. Hello. Hi, Owen. Hello, Josh. This is my name,
You got to
Amy.
look in there. Look. That's where you got to look in between the light.
Hello. Yay.
So Josh says hi.
Hello.
Hi, Amy.
Big boy.
Big Boy 01
Hello.
UK. Good evening, Herberts.
It's a very, very mean.
Or Herberts. Leave the wig alone.
Naughty big boy.
Leave
01 UK.
The baby's so cute. You're saying she's a baby?
I'm not a baby. I'm a grown girl.
How old are you?
7.5.
7.5, and that half makes all the difference.
We just need a wife now.
How old are you?
10.5.
10.5
Or
again.
10 3/4.
10 3/4. Could you stop pulling me back, please? I'll be through the green screen.
Enjoy your camp night.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Hello, we're British Chick. Hello. How are you?
Up there, look. You're no good looking at that because you've got to be looking at that.
Hello.
If you look at that, people will think you're not looking at them. You've got to look at them. Right down the
It might
barrel.
look like we're not looking at you, but I want to see the screen.
Aussie Darren, good evening to you. Thanks for dropping in.
Hello, Digger One. Both are babies. Hi. I just need to shut the door.
Shall I go away and let them two carry on the live stream?
Yeah. Should you? All in favour say A.
Stop doing the chair business.
Yeah. Hello, we're British Chick again. I should even take over the live stream and Steve goes to bed. Yeah, you go to
7
bed.
to 10, 20 times smarter in a day. Thanks, Martin.
Dad's 21.5. No, he's actually 59 years old. Who's old?
Thomas is going to be so impressed. Why?
Why? Why is Thomas going to be impressed? Why?
North Jersey
Laugh my
Detector, good evening to you. Thanks for dropping in. All Metal Mike, good evening to you. There's a few new people dropping in.
Okay, Suffolk Hunter, I will.
We've got 33 people on at the moment, and I'm going to send these girls to bed in a minute.
We're not going to bed. We're waiting for you so we can camp with you.
Yes,
Well, yeah, after the live stream.
In the
Yeah, after the live
garden.
stream.
Lawn Ball, Steve's going to have Rob mute you if you give any more ideas. Yeah, stick them on a naughty step, Rob.
No, Rob. No, Rob.
No,
Derek,
Rob,
good evening
no,
to you.
no.
This is a nightmare.
Guys, put a boot in your desk. Where's a boot?
Steve, go to bed. The kids can run the live show.
If you get
No.
his boots.
You've just made Rob's day, and Rob is going to have to put a thumb up for this.
Hello, Rob. No, let me put the boot on your head.
Hi, kids. Think Dad said.
Yeah, All Metal Mike is from New Jersey. Good evening to you. Right, you've had your 5 minutes and then you can buzz off.
No, I want to
No.
stay. No.
Go on.
I really want to stay. I want to
If you want to camp tonight, you go now.
But I really want to stay.
Wait, don't want to camp then.
No, I do, but I want to stay.
But do I have to count to 3 people?
I really want to
One,
No.
Two,
No,
one
please.
and a half,
Okay, I'll go back to Roblox now. Bye.
2,
Bye, people. I
Bye,
love
Wee
you.
British Chick. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Two and a
everybody.
half.
I love you. Just
Bye, Rob.
2 and
Making
3
the last
quarters,
of
I
it.
love you, everyone.
I love you, everyone.
3.
And I'm just going for a
I don't know what I've done to deserve all that. Well, thanks for Josh and your bright ideas. Oh dear. Right, well, that was a highlight. That killed a few minutes. It seems we've got hardly any photographs. Right, let's get this out. Night little ones, says Rick. Treasurehead, good evening. Right. Right, texting, send quite in time. Oh, you sent and texted, yeah? Right, I'm going to nip over to the next find, or show you find. Now, this was sent in by the Divi Detectorists, Martin, and I think he's been on the juice. He said he's going to send me a picture of a ghost, but all I got was Casper. Right, Josh, you said Evie and I was to take over the live stream. Good night, Steve. Thank you very much. Well, that didn't happen, did it, Josh? It will still be light at that time. Evie, make it 11:30. Casper is Casper. So what's the thinking behind this? And Martin, accept a bit of clickbait on your thumbnail when you release your video. Yeah, Martin was really sort of saying how great this picture was going to be and how it'd beat Josh's picture. Oh, they're on the computer again. Evie, if I see one more comment, I will take a tent down. Even if it's the middle of the night, I will take a tent down. I will type stop in, and if I see anything from you after this comment from me, I'm not camping out with you tonight. You can go on your own. How's that? Righty. Derek says, sorry I'm here, just eating a pork pie. Go for your life. Right, that's it then. No camping. No camping. You can love me all you like, mate. You're not going to go camping tonight because I should be sleeping in my bed. So if you're going to go camping, it'll be on your own. Surely I'll get a popper. Well, where is the ghost then, Martin? All I can see is a cartoon figure of Casper. Right, I'm off to drive home. Catch you all if you're still on. Have a good one. All even divvies, lol, girls behave. I'll never do it. Righto, Rob, have a safe journey back, and if we're still about, we'll catch you when you get home, mate. Come on, Dad. Don't get into an argument with me and the girls, because that's not. I've told them when anything after stop, and they commented after stop, so I'm afraid they're forfeited their inaugural night in the tent. They deserve the boot on the head. Owen, another Owen Mark II. Good evening to you. I've got 2 Owens. I'm not arguing with you, Evie. You're out of here. You're out. You're out of there. At least let Evie stay long enough to amazing fine. No. Treasure Head. See you, Rob. Bad dad. I'm not a bad dad. You got to draw the line. You got to draw the line, and if I cross over it, that's their problem. I still comment. Now look, there's no way you two are going in that tent later on after the live stream. So you might as well go to bed. South Coast Detecting, good evening to you. Second moderator's on board. I find Casper's hiding place and still no Popper. I see no evidence. I see no evidence, Martin. Anyhow, they're probably still watching, so just for the sake of you lot, I will post or we'll put this up. It's from Josh. Josh is on the hammer again. Once Josh has found a hammy, he just keeps on finding them. Time after time after time. Where's Divvy's Popper? What, for a cartoon ghost? If I see the video, Martin, and it's got a proper ghost in it, a real proper ghost, I'll give you a Popper next week. Mr. Maximus, good evening to you. Ever just walked in on a domestic? Probably have. There's been a bit of a domestic. I'm going to get out of this chair in a minute. I'm going to leave my post. I'm going to go through there and I'm going to sort you two out. Stop banging on about your ghost, Martin. Stans lad, good evening to you. Very nice and flat. Well done, Josh. SCD, it's tidy. The ghost is still winning, says Ozzy. So yeah, obviously it's a before in the field, and when you got home, still looks good. They won't go, Owen, they'll still be there in a little while. Derek says, would you go in the wood in winter when it's dark, Mart? When it's dark, Mart? Suffolk Hunter, sleep tight, thanks for the fun. So apart from now, and it's 1563. Do you know what it is, Josh? Leave it alone, Digger One. 5-inch steep, lovely signal. A 3p. There you go. Derek's got pie on his fingers. That's probably just a little bit. Was nice, Josh, but not quite as nice as this portrait. That's a better one, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to give you a ping, just on the off chance that there's somebody out there who's lurking and hasn't subscribed. But if you have and you haven't, thumb up, please. Thumbs up. Who's going to be thumb up monitor? Who wants to be thumb up monitor this evening? I've left it a bit late. Pick a thumb up monitor before we do the draw. Just got one sad little Regton hat to give away tonight. We'll do the usual thing. I have put a few rules up just to clarify things, because we always get into an argument, don't we, when certain people don't win. Josh won't take part because he's already got 2. I really want to find an old head. Gogs Go Detecting, good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much for dropping in. Currently have 31 viewers on at the moment. Someone's just not getting in the spirit of the ghost, Martin. I'd knee him in the ghoulies if I were you. Well, you'll have ample opportunity to do that at Detectable, Martin. Who are you going to call? DV Detectorists. Missed the S off. Pass, Finders, Suff Sift. Have been out filming your day out digs. I've got a couple of videos to do which I haven't started yet, so I'll have to get on with them, but time's been a thing at the moment. There's been stuff going on and I've not had time to lock myself away here and edit for 4 or 5 hours. Josh says, I've worn my Regton caps more than any others in the last week, so I could do with a third. Show Gogs the ghost I caught on camera. Right, I'll do this again. This is a ghost which Martin purports to have caught on camera. There you go. The ghost is called Casper. So what's it doing? Leading you to your doom, Martin, or just showing you the way out of the woods because you got lost? Derek's got a beanie hat from Regton to give away soon. I'm not going to sleep tonight because of that ghost. That's going to worry me. I've seen it but kept quiet. The Nell shirt hasn't gone. No. I have that, but I've got plans for that along with the book. Got a joke book which Martin has got. Is that book any good then, Martin? Can you recommend it? Rightio, Owen. Number 1, good night to you. Thanks for dropping in, and yes, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks very much. I can't say it was a good show, but it's been a bit lively, shall we say. So thanks a lot, mate, and we'll catch you you know where tomorrow. The ghost looks like a puff of smoke with eyes. Yeah, it's a good book. I think it's possessed though. Here we go. Three cats are better than one. Right. I got moaned at 2 weeks ago about the competition, about, oh, we didn't know we had to do this. We didn't know we had to do that. So on the prompting of WBC, I've slung a few rules together, which I've got here, I think, on another screen. I'll put this up for a minute or two just before we start the draw for the giveaway, and this is what I might have missed 1 or 2 out, so I'll show you this. Right, rules. You choose a number between 1 and whatever current viewers we've got. At the moment there's 31, so it's numbers between 1 and 31. Wait until you see me type go in the comments, and you pick one number at a time. You don't go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and blast them all off at once. You pick one. I feel like a school teacher. And then when you see the word stop, it might not necessarily be for me, but as soon as the word stop, that's it. Finito benito, that's over. In case of any arguments about, yes, I've got the right number, I've got a camera. I will show on my screen where the first correct number is and who posted it. And obviously for those who've got multiple YouTube channels, and I'm looking at you, Josh, just use the one, mate, and good luck. So I've got a blank screen because someone's clicked the wrong button, but never mind, that's easily remedied. Right, Regton Hat, you know the score, people. I have a piece of paper. I have a Sharpie type pen, and I'm not afraid to use it. I will write a number between 1 and, at the moment it's 30, so it'll be 1 and 30 on said piece of paper. Now I'm not reading my comments now, so I'm sorry if I'm not going to get back to you, and I will have to mute the microphone because there's a clever dick out there thinks he can hear the number. So between 1 and 30, get thinking. Right, I've got my number. My number's behind here. I'll prepare myself with the go, but I don't want to see. Set to live chat first. Oh God, alright. Forgot about that. Good point, WBC. Right, I'm getting prepared, but I'm not hitting return yet, and I don't want to see any numbers before you see go from me. Else you, I don't know what I want to do. Derek says 19 in, that's the winner. Weird British check to do. Stephen's going to be the stop. So when I say stop, because I'm looking at numbers, Mr. Petticoat, you do stop and do all your stops and whatever, and that is it. All right. So just bear in mind, I'm looking at the screen, and you type so fast, I might miss it, but I'll have to scroll through. God, yeah. I'm going to say stop, Mr. Petticoat. I think I saw it go past the screen, but it's, you know, I've got about 500 comments gone right off the screen. I'll keep the paper in my hand so you don't think I'm cheating, and I'm going to scroll. You can stop now. Stop, 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 stop. Come on, people, stop it. I'm going to have to go up until I see the word go. I'm going to scroll down very slowly. I think I saw the number. Derek, 25 or maybe 22. That's 2. Well, I'll keep this in shot in case you think I'm fiddling it. You might have, like I had last week, no one got the number. Strange that some numbers people just don't pick. There's a couple of people very close. But close just don't cut it. Still going. How you lot don't get this number? Yep. We've got a winner, and the winner is Jackie. Jackie, congratulations. I've gone a bit dark, so I've gone into my camera. 29, and as far as I'm concerned, Jackie is the first person. You have won a Regton cap. Congratulations. Now I need your post address via email or messenger or group chat or whatever. Perhaps not group chat. DVD Detectress, Protecting the Past got the second 29. Martin got the third 29. Aussie got a 29. So there's 4 or 5 29s, but unfortunately you weren't the first one. Derek 999. Derek says you didn't say you couldn't say 2, just one account. No. God, blimey, do what a good job I got these, isn't it? Look. Rule number 3. Pick one number at a time. That means you, Derek. All right, one number at a time. It's a pleasure, Jackie. Josh reckon as a fix, as per usual. He's just a sore loser. Redraw, he said stop before she made a comment. What are you talking about? It's a number went up there miles ahead of me saying stop. Pathfinders need to head out for the work tomorrow. Good night, all. Enjoy. Thanks very much for dropping in. Much appreciated. Scott says happy 4th of July tomorrow, celebrating American independence. Rick's too late. You're far too late, Rick. You've just peaked too late, mate. Suffolk says, Steve, the guy on the rules, not the guy. I'm going to read it as a type. The guy on the rules, not you, got more hair. Right, I get your drift. So what you're saying is a little cartoon man, which I just happened to pick because I thought he looks good. He's got more hair. Well, quite correct. He has got more hair. And your point being? Derek, one number. There's always people trying to wheedle out the rules, aren't there? Martin Rennie definitely got 29 first. Do you want me to get my second camera out and tell you and show you the first person? Do you really? Fat fool would die with that hat. Rick, you've got a Regton beanie hat, haven't you? To keep your bonds warm. You've got a nice Regton beanie. South Coast Detecting says 29. Yeah, so I've got a book and a Nell t-shirt left. If you're watching, Nigel, the box is getting empty, mate. I've got this, sorry, you're getting the shine from the light. It's a joke book. It's a detecting joke book. It's quite funny. Martin's got one. Sorry about the green screen. And then, much rustling later, I have this very nice, nice, metal detecting with Nell Coils t-shirt, black with yellow decal in extra large, so it'll fit me. So I'm thinking about keeping it for myself. Can you wear a wig next week? I could sort it out. I could wear a wig now actually, but it depends if you do enough for me. I need some. You have to pay. You have to see that pay sifter, that PayPal me. If I get tenner up there, I'll put. I've got a wig. I'll put it on. Did that Ghost Telly 29 mark? LOL. Aussie was first. I'll have it, please, Steve. I did get 29 first. I don't want the prize though. I just want the glory. Yeah, okay. You didn't get 29 first. Jackie got 29 first, but there we go. As I say, rule number. Let's have a look at it again, people. Rule number 5. My screen position winner is final. There you go. So, Jackie, it's still you. Don't worry about it. Scott says, me. I want the t-shirt. So cool. Bad. I've got 2 nails. If someone wins, I'll trade something with you for it. DVD text wrote a second opinion. I was miles ahead. You weren't miles ahead. Trust me. Are you trying to say that Jackie didn't win? Are you? Really? Where's that picture I sent you? Did you send me that picture via Facebook, Mr. Petticoat? Because Facebook is gone pear-shaped today and you can't download any photos. The thumbnail's not showing up. It's a complete ball ache, they fixed one problem and created 20 others. South Coast Techno, I can only take the Nell shirt if it's a fat size, just XL unfortunately. We did have a couple of XL Regton shirts, but they went out. Yeah, if anybody sent me any pictures via Facebook Messenger, I can't get them off. Facebook's playing up. Mark just won't leave it. He just won't leave it alone. Suffolk Hunter, I don't know why that's hidden. I should release that message. Why on earth was that held back? I'd have thought if shirts a fat size would have got held back, but I don't know why your message did. Gogs go detecting back to normal for me on face ache. Let's have a look on the other screen. Let's just refresh because I just couldn't get any photos off. Let's go on the Suffolk Sifter Detectorist chat. Scrolling up, there was some pictures of coins there. Not showing up in the chat. Just a blank. It's just a white screen. So some of Josh's pictures are just not showing up. Let's do a refresh on the main face ache. There's still blanks on the news feed. So I don't know what's going on, people. Honestly don't. Anywho, 26 people. We've got no pictures left. I've used up all my pictures. You've had a very nice hammy from Ivy. You've had a supposed ghost from Martin. And a very nice hammy from Josh. And I'm afraid that is it because I could not get any pictures off. I know why that's. I'll show it, Suffolk Hunter, but the word porn was probably what held that message up. Yeah, messages all gone. No. Martin says, Regtons don't give me stuff to give out. Steve and Dino get it all. Well, perhaps you're right raw pain in the backside, Martin, and you keep whinging on about it. Just had to be nice. Admit defeat, that you didn't win, and then carry on. Christopher's gone. Christopher Stanley, good evening. I'll say good night to you. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. And maybe see you next week. I was Metal Detecting UK. Ha, it's all good. I'll put it in the car. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're referring to there. I thought Mr. Petticoat sent some in. Josh says, if you have no pictures left, why not show the picture of my finished spade? I can't get the blinking thing on the broadcast software after I've gone live. I'll show it next week. Actually, I can't see it. If I was on, you sent me an email, didn't you? That's right. I don't know whose account you sent an email from, Josh, but that can't be right. If I get my secondary camera and point it at the screen, that should show your spade up from Optimus Spades. I believe it is Ian. So let's try and find that. Right, folks, let's zoom back a bit. Sorry about the picture. The second monitor is quite old, it's not very good, but that's Josh's new spade. I hope you're happy with it. That's from Optimus Spades. And I hope you mentioned Suffolk Sifter because you will get a free lanyard or bungee to go with it. So that looks cool to me. I hope you're happy with it. Derek says, glad Facebook photos are broken. I've found naff all anyway. It's done me a favour. All normal SH. Screen's gone funny, Steve. I hope I haven't gone again. It's nothing to do with me. I'm blaming YouTube this time. South Coast Tech, they are strong. They are a Spear and Jackson, a Spear and Jackson spade, and they are strong. I had a like a Mark 1 version of that, and it's been double riveted now on the actual head of the spade. So yep, it's good. You don't need to be a millionaire, Martin. You just need to save your money up. No, Scott, the bungee is, you can just put it over your back. I didn't get on with it, but you can sling it over your back, I suppose. The only thing was, I found the bungee got in the way when you were digging with it, so I've taken mine off. You dig with it, Josh, it'll get unpretty very quickly. Ian says stream fine on his 500-inch TV. Looking right up both barrels to see my nasal hair. I'm just hoping the chat box will keep going for you, Ian. So, do you wear the spade on a lanyard round your neck? No, you just put it over your shoulder, so it's on your back. Need a chain, Scott. You don't lose a spade, Derek. That's just for convenience. If you're, got to carry all your finds, your hammered and your gold home, you can just put your spade on your back. We don't dig in the mud, dear. We don't dig in mud, Ian. We just have nice, dry, fluffy soil. Lawn bowl only cost me 230. Yeah. Don't believe him. But if you do order one from Ian on Optimus Spades and mention Suffolk Sifter, you will get a free bungee, and I think that's worth about £7, is it, Josh? Something like that. Message held for no, Facebook are going overtime on your comments, Martin. I didn't like the word pussies, but in the context with using it, that should be okay. Derek, I think there's something about, I don't know, start off about 60 odd quid. Depends what you have on it. Obviously, if you notice, there's some very nice treads, extra treads, and then you get your bungee, then your graving. I mean, it's all adds on. And I think you can get up to about 80 quid. Yeah, Josh got, it's 80 quid and he got a free bungee because he mentioned Suffolk Sifter. That's all I'm good for. Discounts. 200 goes to Steve, 30 for spade. I get nothing out of it, mate. Nothing whatsoever. Well, I've got a demonstration spade, to be fair. Pomsey's here. Pomsey is in the house. Good evening, Pomsey. Does it transform like Optimus Prime? No. The foot plates are really nice. They are very good foot plates. Ian really put some time and effort in them, and the finish is very, very good. Basically, you can have whatever you like engraved on your spade within reason. It's a showman's spade. Well, you don't use it. I'm using mine. I've got a demonstration spade, Josh. I done a few things for Ian. It's on the website, Suffolk Sifter website, and a bit of promo stuff. So, being honest about it, yeah. So Simeon, sorry mate, you missed the fantastic giveaway and you missed out on one of these, Simeon. So I apologise for that, mate. It wasn't so much arguments about it, although Martin and Josh are whinging like an old, I don't know. I can't be too rude. Better to rerun in the giveaway than I missed it. Well, Not my fault. If you go to pick a train up at 11 that goes at 10:30, you've missed it. Derek says 80 quid. I think that means panic if I pay more than £5. They are very nice spades. They are very, very nice spades. 29. South Coast detecting. Is that thumbs up, mate? Are you thumb up monitor? Martin says mine lamb sent me a Knox 800. I sent it back. But then you got another one, didn't you, mate, from another brand? I hear these things. I know these things for a fact. Not mentioning what brand it is, but it's probably a current detector. So Hunter, my Evolution Spade at 65 was awesome or quiz awesome. Josh had a £10 spade, snapped on the first dig. Best pay for quality. Fair enough. If you need a decent quality spade, then Ian will give you a decent spade. And he does nice little wooden handle ones. If you don't fancy the red sort of plastic handles, he does the wooden handles. Also, I'm not trying to advertise him too much, but he does smaller spades for the youngsters amongst us, the young detectorists. Excuse me. So if you've got a wee detectorist in your family, then Ian also does wee spades. Scott, Kim's a 7, mine was 16, backup was 9. I've got 3 black Adas hanging in the shed because they are too heavy. Yo, heavy. Pomsy's going to Paris. What have they done to you? What have they done to deserve you? But no, well done, mate. Enjoy Paris. South Coast Technologies are black. That's gone off screen. That's right, Steve. No chance I was sending this baby back. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I'll keep pushing for an MI6, but it doesn't seem to happen. Although, not wanting to give too much away, people, I have hooked up with another, not a company, but a brand which I'm hoping to get some merch in the next week or two to give away to you lot. So I'm just hoping, if you're watching, that there'll be an MI6 pinpointer and there'll my name on it. Cromwell, good evening, Cromwell. Nice to see you, mate. How you diddling? Suck Hunter, everything else in life you get what you pay for. Jeff's in the house. I need to get one for Evie and Amy. I doubt it. Amy has no interest in detecting whatsoever. Evie has an interest until she sees, ooh, a butterfly. So can't concentrate. So I'll just be lugging around 2 detectors. So it's not going to happen. Not yet anyway. Josh says, did you see me hammered Simeon just for Simeon? I'll try and find Josh's hammered. It's in here somewhere. There you go, Simeon, just for you, because Josh is gagging to get your comments. I don't know about you, Simeon, but Facebook has gone pear-shaped for us lot in the UK. There's no pictures coming up in the messenger type group chat things, and some of the pictures on the news feed are not showing up, and I couldn't download any of the photos I wanted for tonight's show you find. Andy, Scott needs a gym membership giveaway. Trying to say Scott needs a few muscles. Scott says WBC Kim's 5-2 use a cheapy holds up well. She's had it over a year. Andy Scott is buff and he's the stuff. Yeah, it is a Facebook issue. I was swearing at Vodafone to start with, because I thought the new broadband provider, which I'm still in arguments about, the compensation, and it's gone up to their complaint tier before I go to the, I don't know, before I go to, or somewhere else, I'm going to take it further. I'm not letting it lay. They offered me a £5 for nearly 3 weeks of messing about. They offered me £5 off my next bill. Managed to get him up to 50, and they said that's it, and I'm pushing. I'm going to push. See how we go. All right, I'm going to go back to big screen. Ofcom. Yeah, it's something like a. I got all the rigmarole. I've wrote the letter and baffled them with BS about I don't know, some Consumer Act or something. I got it all somewhere, but obviously level tier 1 on Vodafone haven't got any say in the matter, so I've escalated it to their complaints department. So I should probably do a message back in the next day. And then we'll go from there. If they can't agree to what I've asked for, then we're going to take it further, because it was a nightmare. It was nearly 3 weeks of frustration, really. Plus that diddled you out of a Wednesday live, so we've got to get compo for that. Josh has been rude to WBC. I'm glad you said no's, WBC. You could have said something else, couldn't you? Suffolk Hunter. I don't know, why is YouTube holding back Suffolk Hunter's laughing emojis and the WBC? What on earth can you hold them back for? Josh has took a message back, so obviously Josh retaliated WBC but thought better of it. We do have a moderator on board. We have one of the two, and I'm sure if Josh messes about once more, feel free to put him in a naughty step. WBC's polite. Martin says he'll send me some DVD Detector stickers to give away on next week's stream. I'm easy. I don't mind promoting other channels. I'm in the middle of designing a different sticker. I think you can see that sort of, I don't know, don't sort of cut it now, do it? So I thought I'd do a different sticker, but I'm in the process of making that up at the moment. South Coast Detecting, does Josh need to go on naughty step? I leave it up to you, South Coast Detecting, but far at will. If he messes about, keep it. WBC, I'm sure we can measure out the white stuff. Leave it up to you, South Coast Detecting, or you'll be blamed if you do it. MI6 are on to me. Yeah, I don't know why that happened, Suffolk Hunter. Rick says, OMG. Yep, on that coin killed Mary Queen of Scots. She was executed in 1587, WTF. Pomdy says, I used your code at LP today and saved 20 quid, I suppose. But you lot, you don't have to, if you don't have to go to LP, you can always use my discount code and you get 10% off from Regton. So there we go. So you don't feel like you have to go to LP. In some respects, Regton have got stuff what LP haven't got. We'll leave it at that. Anywho, sorry WC, no you don't do, but you are from St Helens, so just assumed. Frozen chat, that's packed out as I am. Alright, let's put my glasses on. I'll try and reboot it for Ian. Sonic Hunter, only got your sticker, Steve. On my XP Dice case, want more. We can have another sticker if we meet up, have a coffee. But I'm in the process of making a different sticker up. We're British Chip from Liverpool. Actually, have you got an eBay discount code? I would get it off the website. Derek, you Steve's, it helped fight the demon. That is Peter. Yeah. You don't look very happy in that advert, Steve. I know. Early picture, mate. That's when I didn't suss out how to do transparent cutouts. Who are Regton? I don't have a Regton cat. You missed a Regton cat. You missed this one, look. I dare say if Nigel's watching, I could have a couple or three more, but that's a nice little cat. Regton is in fact sort of a purpley R, but unfortunately my camera shows it up as blue. Right, I'm going to stick my bins on. Just for Ian, I'm going to try and reboot the chat box. Because I think my 50p's run out. So I have to reauthorize. And it's a bit of a rigmarole. It'll be okay if I can spell. Right, so there we go. Authorize, allow. If it don't work, it's working. I thank God for that. So it seems to be working for you, Ian. Scott, feed the meter. Yeah, I need 50p, Scott. And Nell coil watted for Ace 250. I assume you have you got a nail on your Ace 250, Owen, or do you want a nail coil? Right, we're into football now. Don't really need football. Yay, chat back. Right. Message health review. Rick's got a message held. I'll show it. Elizabeth, she's a cranky old. Yeah, probably picked up on the bitch word, Rick. Kidding poor Mary. DVD detector, I prefer to stick needles in my eyes. I watched the women's football. That was pretty good. Shame England went out, but there we go. That was a dodgy VAR. There you go, Scott. Ace 250 and Nell Hunter. I had a Nell on my 250 before I upgraded to the DS. Right, I don't tend to be on much longer, people, because despite what I said, I'm probably going to have to go out in this tent with these two girls, aren't I? Just to sort of, you know, when they look at you in the big sad eyes, you just can't say no. Okay, Peter, can we stop talking about football, please? Link Soul Searcher, good night to you. Thanks for dropping in, much appreciated. Ah, good daddy. Well, I don't know that yet, so unless they're watching, of course, and too scared to type. But I wouldn't have thought Mrs. Sifter would have let them on the computer this time of night. That for all the first coin. What year was it? I got to see if I liked that guy or not. What the first coin? What Ivy's coin? Rick. They're not coming on, Josh. Yeah, detecting stream. That's right, Martin. So what do you want, Rick? You want me to put the first Ivy's picture on again? And you want to know, Rick wants to know the year. Anybody give some age, year to this coin on screen now? So it's Henry VIII, Rick. I've not had one of them before, so that's a nice find. Alright, Rick, that's on screen for you, buddy. I'm not going to follow that up, Scott, but he didn't spank him. That was a dodgy VAR. Go, Owen. Owen Mark 2. Good night. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Pomsey, anyone else attending the charity dig on the 13th of 7th, 17? Well, it's 2 years out of date, that one. Do you mean 19, Pomsey? That's Henry VIII. All I can tell you, that is Henry VIII on the coin, Rick. And I'd like... Well, I assumed it as Henry VIII. Anybody put me right? Need an age on the coin. South Coast detecting 1536-ish, Rick. 1536. So, are you going to like the guy? He wasn't, if that is Henry VIII, he wasn't a good egg. Wasn't really good. No, he got very upset and done a lot of naughty things. Looks like Rob. When have you seen a Rob with a crown on, WBC? Bye, Owen. See you later, mate. Rightio, so that's a rough age of that one. We'll go back to big screen. 1530, so that's the rough date for you, Rick. He was a grumpy king or a nice king. He went through his wives, didn't he? So he didn't like. He done a lot of bashing up of churches and stuff. So not a good egg, really. Who's going to the 27-28 mine lad dig in Oxfordshire? Unfortunately, not me. Suffolk Hunter, time to go back into cryogenic sleep. Okie dokie, Suffolk Hunter. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. Currently got 22 people hanging in grimly to this live stream. Yep, definitely Henry VIII. Scott says 1509 to 1547. So you've been looking that one up. Lord Rob Random of the Sifter streams most know for his victory in the Battle of the Bumble Wasps. Very good, WBC. Very good. Scott, that is a groat. And he was a nice king until he had an accident jousting. Suffolk Hunter, no. I'm going to not show that Suffolk Hunter because there's a naughty word in there. So don't let that one go. South Coast detecting. And I'll let this one, Mr. Petticoat, you've done 4 or 5 emojis and that's been held back by YouTube. I'll allow it. That for a while. Second coin was his kid and she killed Mary. Wow. Mary. Scott says, Fat Fool, that's ironic they are on here tonight. Strange coincidences. Right, people, I'm going to give you one bing just in case anybody hasn't. Hear a ping? Right, and if you haven't, can you please stick your old thumb up? Much appreciated. South Coast detecting. How many thumbs up have we got now, sir? Pop of the ping. Just because I'm a good bloke, I'll do a popper. And I'll do half a popper for the ping and I'll do half a popper for Martin and his pretend ghost. Wow. Did you not hear that? That was a real good one. I think we had double charge in that one. Oh. Just thumbed you a right good one. Thank you, Martin. 27. Thanks, South Coast Detecting. 19 people. We're ebbing away, so it's probably time for me to wind up. Spanner for petticoat. What about my first Elizabeth? What about it, Josh? Martin, yeah, ghost wins, best find. Deal with it, losers. Good old Martin. At least you're consistent, aren't you? Popper. I just done a popper. Oh, for yours, you mean? Are we going to get into this every time everyone puts a hammer up? I've got to do a popper. This is for the whinge bag, just to keep him quiet and get him off my back. This is for Josh, for his fantastic hammered coin. The smoking gun. Suppose I better do some poppers, seeing that's in my job description to do poppers. Just reading through your comments. I think I missed a few. Night Ed. Thanks, Treasure Ed. Thanks very much, mate. See you next week. Thank you, but whinge bag. You are a whinge bag. That's polite. That's very polite for me. Just made WBC laugh. Detecting the past. Thanks very much. Good night to you, kind sir. Thanks for dropping in. Much appreciated. What? I'll show up, Martin. You put boobies, Kim. I don't know why. I mean, has YouTube got that strict on words that they're holding back that? Oh, I see. Kimmy's on. Good evening, Kimmy. It's Blobby Wingsbag. No, it's well, I found plenty of Joshes in my time. I'll tell her I called you that, Josh, and we'll see what she says. Scott, you didn't miss an L shirt giveaway because I didn't do it. I've done a Regton hat. Right, well, I'm going to go. I'm going to have another cup of tea and I'm going to be in a tent. At the camp night, we had a little, it was supposedly 4-man dome tent. Well, to be quite honest with you, it's more like a 2-man. You can't get changed in it, it's so cramped, and I bit the bullet and bought another tent. Came today, so, and there it is, I'll show you. I don't know whether you can see it. I'll hold it back because the lights will take it away if I go too close. There you go. What do you reckon on that, people? Now that's a whopper. It was a bit of a job getting it up, if you pardon the expression, on my own. Oh, misses. Bit of a job getting it up. But it's good. It's got 2 bedrooms, stand-up space for a table and a chair and everything else. And because I've got to go to a festival, I've got to take it to Herbert's to a festival, a 3-day festival, well, 3 nights coming up end of the month. So I need a bit of luxury and comfort. That's why I've got a big tent. Also got some camp beds, so I'm off the ground. Right, read me comments. Serious question before we go. I'm waiting for it, Martin. Take care when I see you again. Thanks, Scott. Was that a second giveaway before you go? No, it wasn't, Pomsy. As I say, my Regton giveaway box is getting very, very light. I've got 2 things, and I probably will give them away on the live stream, but I did have thoughts about doing something with them outside of live stream. Nice tent, says Martin. What was your serious question then, Martin? Josh says nice. Can I have it since I didn't win the cap? But I hope it don't rain. I hope it's waterproof, to be fair, Pomsy. Martin, got mine for Detectable, £3 macabre boot sale. I'm afraid I'm not going to rough at a Detectable. I should be with all the other celebrities hobnobbing in the big marquee. Nice giveaway tent. What type? That's the type we have, but a little bigger. That's quite nice, Scott. You say you can stand up in it, and I'm sort of just shy of 6 foot, but just a little bit of a swine to get up on your own. The worst thing with them tents is getting the rods through the little sleeves. No second giveaway. Pomsy, false advertising. What do you mean false advertising, Scott? A big hole in the front. I want to know if you've been... That's a silly question, really, isn't it, Martin? I mean, I thought you said you're going to be a serious question, but no, I haven't. It'll hook up on the side of the Jeep nicely. I just sold about a couple of years ago a big tent, and that you sort of like reversed your 4x4 in a bit, and you could live in your 4x4 as well as a camp tent as well, so that's pretty good. But it's a monster to put up, and I'm getting too old for all that now. Okay, people, we're dwindling down to 16. I'm going to wrap it up. Rob's not here to see me fail when I shut the stream down, so he's going to lose out there. Are we still live? Because there's no comments coming up. I'm assuming I'm still out there. We've got a good stream. It says 720, but I think I'm in 1080. Still, we made it through the evening. The chat only broke down once. The live stream didn't break down, not like last week. It's got millions of pegs. There's no way it's going to blow away. Honestly, it's not. Thank you, Josh. Night all. Yeah, it's live. Thanks, South Coast Detecting. Goodbye, Sweet Cheeks. Thanks, Martin. 1080. Yeah, just that YouTube insists I'm on 720, but there we are. Okay, thanks very much for joining me, and we'll see you next week. I hope to get a video out before then. I've got 2 which I've got to edit, and I'm off to go in a tent, so wish me luck, and hopefully you have a good night's sleep. So thanks very much. I will read a few comments after I stop going live, because the comments box seems to work for about 10 minutes afterwards. I'm going to get my cursor, I'm going to go up to broadcast, hit broadcast, and when I hit this, it'll be good night all, and we'll see you next week. And I'll do my customary thing where I just point at the camera and go, see you next week.